Hello, hello. I am here. Hello, tis I, Professor Berg, back with Homestuckaroo. We are on. Well, I guess I'm on Act 6, Act 3, and it looks like we are going to learn how to draw manga with Caliborn. Oh my gosh. Let me try to think. Um, Anything I wanted to mention before this one? Yes. A stopping page has been selected for me by my Homestuck friends. Ham steak. Oh, yes, a page has been selected for me to stop at because um I don't know if I'm at liberty to say this, but I'm gonna say it. Mr. Gerbol's tactician actually never finished Homestuck. I might have said this before. They were up. They left off at where I left off last stream, and they've actually read ahead this stream to give me their lines. They're the guy who reads Terezi and Jade for me, and yeah. So this is gonna be new for them. They will hopefully be able to join me live on Sunday for some parts, and then after next week, I think they might be fully open, and maybe they'll be able to be there for the ending for me too. That'll be fun. Your boss is about to witness a pretty good part of the comic. Your boss right now is about 250 pages ahead of me. So maybe they already did, unless they're right before it. And yeah. So boom. I got the page open and we're ready to go. Get into this. I'm a little tired today. Woke up early the last couple days and went to sleep late. Had to wake up early for work. Okay. Here we are. Act 3. Let me adjust it real quick. Need a better chair. Welcome back again. Your unimpatience has been appreciated. Oh, I can only assume that waiting for the next installment of my vaunted series, Homosuck, was as time consuming for you as it was for me. I have been working my ass off, like one of your human motherfuckers, at perfecting my craftsmanship. You're probably wondering if the fruits of my laborious toil were extremely successful. I actually was kind of more invested in this. I believe you will find the answer to be the following word: yes. Uh, that's too many exclamation marks, man. Scaring the huzz, man. Oh shit! He got a little statue. I have done it. Where the fine arts are concerned, I have reached the pinnacle of Achievement Mountain. I stab my cane into the peak like a flag, thus making a snowy avalanche on the haters below. Jealous much? Fat ass? Scare the huzzies. How did I do such a sensational feat, you ask? Hi, I'm not late, you're just in time. Well, I guess you did miss 2 pages. Oh, dude, he has a goofy ass outfit. I guess I've seen it. I guess I've seen it already. It's weird. I'm excited. The mystery to success lay hidden among a mist. Lay hidden amidst the Byzantine mangas. All along, these occult wizardries of the brush, purloined from cool scrolls of wise men from the earthling east, have been gathered for my stu- studious studious per- perusal inside a seductive tome emblazoned with a frivolous tart. However, mastering each sly gambit of the trade is no easy task, and yet easily mastering them with great difficulty is exactly what I did. Yeah, I gotta give it to him. He's kind of a hard worker. This fact is called a game changer. Okay, okay. Oh shit. To professionals in the business, that is, previously, before I literally transformed into the supreme doujinshi mangaka, standing before your very eyes, I made some predictable plans regarding what goes next in my story. I got everything ready. I drew all the trolls. Look, all of your favorites are here. Uh, Crab, Honk Friend, Cape Douche. Try not to change your profile picture challenge. Um, I feel like when you get older, you don't really change your profile picture as much as you do when you're a youngster. Caliborn is too powerful. He's a mangaka now. Truly. Crab, Honk Friend, Cave Douche. Wow. This dude is on the levels of oh my god. I forgot the guy who wrote Tokyo Ghoul. Oh my god. I'm a fake fan. Wait. I'm such a fake fan. Oh my god. You shoulda. Oh, I'm a fake fan. He's naming them perfectly. Uh Smelly Horseman, other guy, Bullhorn Wimp. Yeah, yeah. And lest we forget, a salty array of miscellaneous bitches. The bitches. Okay. Oh, also, the before trolls in case of emergencies. This is good. Okay, I was wondering why they had the inverted like thing right here. I was like looking at this. Okay, now it's adding up. They're scary. They're scaring me. Such as in case I was in need of more fictitious idiots to murder inside my drawings. But these portraits are now a moot point. Friska who? She's just one of the bitches. Damn. YouTube's on my side, a low key. Oh, you gotta keep the body power rising. Garbage. Oh my god. All of this wretched trash goes in the place where it belongs, which is to say, the garbage. That's what happens when you are an artist. Sometimes you change your idea plans because they suddenly seem terrible due to your astronomical strides in creative mastery. These were the pixel puppets of a laughable amateur. They are beneath me now, much like you are. But in spite of all of your bad shortcomings, I will let you observe my artistic breakthroughs because of how proud of them I am. And watching people be impressed at my drawings, even dumb jerks, make me feel great about myself and my accomplishments. Behold my exclusive private gallery. Oh, I'm scared. This is good. This is gonna be good. Oh, he's a DeviantArt? I am your lord.deviantart.com. Is this real? I can't look it up. It might be spoilers. No sense too. Damn. Mangaka extraordinaire. Okay. 11. Not bad. Okay. It is real. Okay. Uh, Abra fucking dabra, you nasty shit nerds. Read it and weep. And tell me how good you think it all is. Thanks. Okay, that's enough admiration. Back to our story. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Copyright. Do not steal. Damn. It's beautiful. 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 It's like it's like a young. He looks like he's trying to get into like a shoujo magazine with his style, maybe. Look who just swaggered into your fucking business. It's God's gift to the Yowies. My research tells me. Get a load of those baby reds. His research. You may recollect that this blushing Bishonen dreamboat. Oh my god. It is our alpha male. Now that I blame you for not recognizing him from his once previously audacious visage of before, but now, by my skillful hand, this gorgeous male hero has been allowed to radiate with the supreme divinity of boy manga heaven. Oh my, what have we here? Oh, what's going on? This is my property. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I don't like these two together like this in this way. It's crab. Okay. Don't look now, but another bashful Bishi approaches the stage. It's our troll male crab guy. Quite a temper, this one. He bellows himself hoarse daily. At our small, at our smart talking, give no fuck alpha male. These moey bros, these moey bros put the pal in palpable chemistry. The kind of which is bad as well as erotic. Oh. The sage elders of manga describe the quadrant they occupy as I quote, Tsundere, who it is a tempest, uh, tempestuous liaison of mutual grievance, and yet deep down they know in each other's hearts they are solid dudes. So they both are? Oh, I know what you're thinking. Oh, step off. Beautiful. This is wrong. What's going on here? The touching, the tenderness. I know it. You know it. Let's not play a game with each other. Where perchance are the bitches? I can hear you ask. You raise an excellent point, but hear me out. Okay, Caliborn, I'll hear you out. Just this one time. Oh, oh my. The mangas play by different rules. You'll agree with this when you hear the facts of my rationale. Naturally, such modeling displays of touching and simpering have no place, where only cocksure, masculine gentlemen are present. However, by the mangaka's illusionary illusionary, he changes everything. Where before our males were coarse, chiseled, and crudely angular, built for prime time, like a fucking garbage truck, plowing through the wall of an industrial beef mill, so cut, so maxed out, that they could only provoke inside a young man thoughts of raw power, never debauchery, until now, that is, because of manga and its inherent capability to transform all that is hard and cruel into figures of sublime beauty. I find this artifice to be much like the siren spell of the trickster, yet impossibly even more haunting in its allure. Like Caliborn's not like completely wrong with the statements he's making in certain aspects. I must say, the artistic ploy is ingenious. Oh god. Oh, oh wow. Hussie studied up for this one. He's getting all the right things wrong to like make it look what he's trying to do. Wow, wow. It opens up so many possibilities to the fiend of indecent smuts, where before it was all but impossible to render truly sentimental. imagery without resorting to babes and bimbos galore due to the utterly unacceptable happenstance wherein macho guys are physically poignant with each other, which to reasonable men is the most unwelcome persuasion of lechery. Or, that is, it was. Until now, look how smart this hoax is. Thanks to manga, see? Through, through the elegance of beauty and finesse, it softens the uncouth male exterior, beveling the angles of pure muscle, taming his incredible angriness, and by the flushing of cheeks, and the dewing of brow, the glassing of eyes, one brings out uh, one brings out of any brute his true inner bishi, which actually is manganese for a beautiful fucking dude. If you're confused, basically the idea is you pretend them to look more like girls to make it less weird for everyone when they decide to touch each other. I mean, it is repulsive to witness. Do not get me wrong, but yet it remains magical in its forbiddenality. Oh, artwork by Caliborn. Oh, salad finger, ass fingers. Oh, but what's this? Oh, whoa, what's this? Oh my gosh. Whoa, whoa. That's too much for you guys. Oh, whoa. An amorous female sachets into the sexual picture to spoil the boy fun. Whoa. In none other than what's her face. That fuck. Don't be deceived by the fact that this feline floozy is too unimportant for me to bother naming. This is an original character who shall not be stolen. Please respect my property. Since when did Nepeta look like that? Dude, I think Nepeta's always looked like that. Wait, damn, I have no pictures of Nepeta saved. Damn. Nepeta's just not, isn't her. That's it. Nepeta's just not her. Not built for this. Not built to compete with all the other characters. This saturine twit has some interests, which include giggling. One, giggling. Two, making me puke. Three, using cat words instead of normal words. Four, serving no purpose. Five, wearing stupid clothes. Six, probably smelling horrible. Seven, getting murdered in drawings. No, no, I don't want to see him draw gore. Oh, that's worse, actually. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Can someone say owned? Moving on. Well. What have we here? You guys go get one more look of that. See ya. Oh my god. Whoa. That that neck. They look like an ant. Actually, looks like an ant, kind of. Give me ant vibes. This image is the private belonging of a professional. Hello, boys. This plucky strumpet seems to say with her eyes she's looking to horn the fuck in on our two top dogs' illegal passion paradise. She is in no doubt hoping for much smooches. Fat chance, sister. This should get you. This should get you demonetized. Oh, I'm never can't get demonetized if you're not monetized. Oh, idiot girl number whatever likes. Oh, whoa. One, total failure. Two, getting friend zoned by quality male honchos. Three, living in perpetual disgrace. Four, being a complete fucking third whale to some cool boys. Five, not being worth the alpha male's time of day. Six, not being worth crab's time of day. Seven, not being worth anything, aka worthless. Damn. Is is he wrong though? Is he like fully wrong though? Food for thought though. Why is he doing this? I hate. Oh, I didn't read this one. Mine. Free feel to steal this one. Damn. Bye. Here comes another prime OC of mine. Hot off the press. Yes, he is wrong. Okay. Boom. Ooh. He's got to keep the body pile rising. Oh my god. She's beautiful. Oh my god. Rec- Register with the government as my legal artistic possession. Registered. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Missing them. Or should I have 5? No, 8. Down. You know what? Glasses really do just make any like glasses make any like character drawing look better. It's just a fact. Not too shabby, right? You can just tell this lucky lady is brimming with chutzpah. Methinks she will be a very controversial character with excessive complications and ambiguous moral stuff in her personality bullet points. Her traits and other such character things will be a lot to list, which is fine because it will help you believe my creation is more interesting. In fact, this one such advantage of dominating all known mangas as I have done. When you're this good and brilliant, you don't even really need to tell stories anymore. You can just make some characters and list their various qualities extensively, and that's good enough. The many intriguing personal facts of this truculent female provocateur shall be listed extensively. I thought that was Equius for a second. Damn. Best drawing of best girl for real, for real. No. Oh, you got me, Caliborn. Psych out. That was a good psych out. She actually thought she was going to be relevant. Keep dreaming, bitch. Ooh. Ooh, my. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm like tired and I'm a little out of it right now. But oh my god, Caliborn's cooking these kids. I said cats. 'Cause I looked at her being a cat, but dude, just cooking them like nothing of substance they do. Not important. In fact, she's the least important character according to Caliborn. Caliborn's part in this. Caliborn's part of the comic is like a fever dream to me, dude. Caliborn's like roasting the fuck out of these characters. Damn. Ooh. So by extension, Hussie's roasting the fuck out of his characters. These are good. These are good. Oh wait, I put my mouse on my desk. I gotta keep it lower, otherwise I can hear every single click I make. I think I think we've wasted enough time on these nobodies. Don't you? Let's drop the bullshit and stop fucking around. You are probably wondering who is responsible for all this mayhem, you ask. Oh, here he comes. Oh, okay. So this is like okay. This is a random question. That's where I left off on something. I gotta keep this open. Okay. I was looking back, and like I've been going through a lot of Homestuck panels, trying to find some of my favorite panels, just in general. So I'm trying to find some of my favorite panels of Homestuck in general, and just like look through them. And I noticed like certain characters popping up a bunch. But while I was going through it, I keep getting reminded of like how the fuck how does Cal stay around, right? I I don't know how Cal isn't fully destroyed yet. And in my mind, I was like thinking, can like I don't know. I was like thinking, like, cause there's only one Cal, right? Can he like Is Cal like a fusion of certain characters? This is something that was going through my mind. Or is Cal like somehow a player and he's like a god tier to an extent, and that's why he's not dead? Or is it just somehow he's just like fucking always there, even when he's should be not there? I don't know. Did you do so? You can't be destroyed, and there's only one. Don't know. Uh, well, there's Cal, born little Cal and Cal, Calliope. I guess. I guess. Uh, fuck, I love Caliborn's little drawn. Oh, okay. Here he comes. Hold the fucking phone. Don't look now, but it's none other than the big man himself. You know, Cal pretty much always looks at you, the reader. You know, he was cursed by Caliborn eventually, but not how. Damn. Damn. There we go. Shit. This is like his this is his best one. Just shit. He really is just like his sister, man. Uh, the one true Yowie. Jake English, if he was cool. Whoa. Calm down with that statement. Who you ask is this brooding, beautiful dude? This is yours truly, my self insertion guy, which is my prerogative to do as an artist. I learned this from my master, the wise ass ghost who haunted my computer. He was the best there was at stuff like this. He told me once. Truly, he was quite the piece of shit. Seriously, can I get a goddamn? Get a goddamn? Damn! Holy smoke! So it's like, okay, so is it implied that he drew his own icon? Did someone commissioned his icon? Is that a picture? What's the implication here? It's not like, or is it just like, just it's fun? Shit, damn. This fits so many. This is so good. This fits so many certain things. Uh, Ask any decorated scholar to the school of manga, and he will say, before you stands the yowiest motherfucker who ever lived. All things about this gorgeous bastard tell you loud and clear. This is a man of class and style. He is dressed to kill. Literally. Haha, yes. That's the same Caliborn head that's on X6X6 cartridge. Yeah. Some ships die with the fandom and others live eternal. Glad Dirk Jake has last for the fan art. Whoa. Look at this fancy Dan, strutting his stuff and dapper as fuck. Your boy here peacocks hard at honeys aplenty, negging the bitches and closing the hose in a coat that is fit for a lord. Look at that goddamn coat. I don't know how he gets that coat. Probably due to a shenanigan that takes place later. I doubt it matters that much. It looks great though, and I love it. Also, how about a hat? No. Oh my, this is good. Fucking incredible. The fedora. Let's go, dude. Milady. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. Uh, sure, why not? The hat is not canonically to my fashion, but I do not see the harm in such a dignified accessory. Ah, yes, perfect. Who could ever be accused of being an asshole wearing that? Nobody. Oh, also, six nasty green electricity wings? Fucking check. I think we are good to go here. Okay, okay. So, okay, hold on. I gotta. Uh, uh, Damn, none of these images are gonna show it. Uh, Oh, this is good enough. Why is the image so tiny? What the fuck? Okay, let's try this one. Okay. So I have a so I like electricity wings because of Tekken, right? Because these guys use electricity, and this guy and his father use are like demons with wings and whatnot, essentially. Um, so I think electricity wings are actually pretty dope. It's just needs a little more execution, right? We know cherubs grow wings as adults, so his ideal self has green sun wings. Such a fun guy. Is that Kazuya from Smash? No, no, that is um Jin from Street Fighter X Tekken, I think. I can't think of any. Is he in any spin-off games? Is he in that PlayStation one? I don't even know. Uh, okay, big man, holler for your woman. Who's his woman? Does he? How's he? Does he have a woman? Oh, what are you gonna do, John? His woman? That elaborate tramp from the surface of the tomb hustles to the side of her debonair hotshots. Milady. He doffs rationally. The man brims with intellectual ideals she wouldn't understand. He knows many things about the world and being strong, but yet he still doesn't know who she is. The goodness of manga, perhaps? The goddess of manga, perhaps? It is no matter. She must bow down before her lord, as must you all someday. Goddess of manga, bow down. Fuck, he's into it. He's so into it. Oh my god. John, don't look. John, don't look. Don't look, John. You don't want to see this. She bows before you submissively in a subservient manner. Everything is correct about the situation. You think she's really attractive, and it makes you feel weird physically, and yet, unlike your sister, she knows her place and has no opinions or words to remark about. I mean, not to imply that any other aspect of her is like your sister, like being attractive. Wow, what? Read into that stuff much? Read into the stuff much? You decide you have too much time on your hands. You stop thinking about this topic. Starting off immediately. Oh my god. But I know by the BDW, we know how made that how to draw manga book. But I don't know if I can say it. Oh, too much in the hands. Stop thinking about this topic. You just, I can't read ever. All is well and ideal again. Without you blurting out unnecessary sexy scandals, it is almost a bit too ideal, you think. Hmm, that's a spoiler technique. Something is amiss. Hey, you go in for a closer look at the eyes of the handsome boy's appearance and notice a worrisome discrepancy. No, this is all wrong. You frown. These glassy red peepers, lovely though they are not your lord's final form. Oh no. His eyes are supposed to flicker about. Oh my god, are we getting into animation now? Oh, oh shit. With the hat flavors of my loyal frog puppet guys. Legend demands. This is a trait of supreme invincibility, owed to a full body union with the clockwork ma, mad, magic, macjack. The clockwork bullshit. I don't know why that's supposed to happen yet, but maybe we'll find out together. Um, hey asshole, I'm talking to you. Da, 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 da. Damn, damn. Oh, he's stunned. He's shocked. Oh my god. That's me right now. You and me both. Another intense stare down? There's no how he gets the pool eyes yet. Poor Caliborn, the real reason why he's killing everybody. Damn. Fuck. It's you, isn't it? No. You're the guy who wrote that horrible story with all the fake Daves. You're behind all of this, aren't you? I don't know how I know that, but I can just feel it. Okay, the story. I assume the story's gonna do this a lot more. Do I? Do I do the John voice here? That would imply I have to do the Caliborn voice every time Caliborn's talking. No, no. You're the one who. You're the one who Vriska and her pirate pals are trying to stop. It was you who put all this into motion in some way I don't really understand. Which means you're responsible for like a trillion people dying and universes blowing up. And all my friends getting scattered around and acting like idiots. And my dad being dead. Okay, maybe you're not totally responsible for for us acting like idiots. Most of that is on us. But all that other bad stuff is your fault somehow, isn't it? I'm gonna kick your ass. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a hater. Oh fuck. Ooh. Damn. Shit. As you can as you can see, the former ghost of the male hero has come back to haunt me. This is not his first unwelcome intrusion into my private important affairs. Who are you talking to? Technically, it will not be his last either. But it will mark the first time he is forced to pay a toll for his rude teleportation crime. Oh, yes. Today he will pay with his teeth and with his blood. I'm scared. I'm actually kind of scared. Game over, kid. Oh, fuck. S page. Oh, I'm scared actually. Okay, we'll zoom in for an S page here. Unless I'm on the fancy ones, but it can't be. It's probably not gonna be super fancy. Volume hopefully is fine. Stuff is going off, so I will. Well, Terezi has to go down there too, then. gonna happen there. Yeah. Oh my god. Will it let me go back if I try? Well, I mean, will it like? Wait, hold on. I gotta like. Wait, this was too good actually. Well worked on this flash. This one wasn't just Hussie, was it? This one didn't have like credits like the other one did. So is this one just Hussie? Best death, the worst death. Dave is like 100% the best death. So I mean, what else was supposed to happen there? Kind of sad games he died. Carcat Kanaya eviscerated. I don't know. I come from Tekken, man. Getting dropped in lava ain't nothing. Damn. They implied earlier that if Karkat and like Therese are gonna die, they die a certain way. So the more Arena tried to be like Riska, the less you liked her. I feel like it's the opposite for me. I feel like the more like Arena tried to become Riska, the more I liked her. I think my favorite parts about this is Caliburn getting his ass beat. Arania seemingly losing. And Kanai being cool. What the fuck though? Damn. Wait. I'm gonna cheat. Hit the back button. Okay. 10-19. You wait a year for all you guys to die. Oh. Is page broken? Or is this what it does? Or is it still alive, but 10 HP Rose is 2 HP and Arania still full health, but about to be killed by Candy. Already in progress. I broke the web. I broke this thing again. Yeah. I'm so. I mean, she's already dead, so I mean, can't be that bad, but I have to continue. What's gonna happen to my gal? Oh, does she know? I mean, just it's a magic ring. She's got to know something's up. Holy snap! Damn. Mina wasn't lying. Mina wasn't lying. She was gonna steal it. It wasn't her in essence, but it was one of her. Her other self did it. Fuck, that's good. Snap. Ooh. This is damn. Act 6 is actually like the best is like the best act, even though it's like a million acts and super long, but still. Taken out by a version of her BFF too. Uh fuck. Okay, so I guess we don't know how many like trolls Arania was controlling. I guess Mindfang was controlling. That's just what she wants to be called. Um, how strong is the condescension or condens? The condens. She's stronger than every single troll in existence combined. Damn. Damn. Okay. Fuck, I'm glad I was like looking up my favorite panels before this. Because if I was looking at them now, it would just be this last bit here. Well, maybe not. This is still probably like this is still like peak panel right here. This is like 10 out of 10. Just have the powers of like Vriska, Solix, and Tavros. Power up plus every troll ability. What's stronger? And all this, yeah. But like she had like all like those same characters, right? But multiplicative, right, compared to certain amounts. And that were trained, and some are probably stronger than. Fuck. According to Dirk, imagine all X Men powers combined, dude. Like, fuck it. I don't know if the song's copyrighted, but I gotta play this. I gotta play this. Maybe this is copyrighted. I'll live with it if it is. Fucking. These are the vibes. This is almost the vibes I got. Little bits of stomping around. Tokyo City like a big playground. And suddenly it's Batman talks and I'm fine. If Godzilla with a bat grenade, Godzilla got pissed and began to attack. Oh, right here. This is like the condescension's like power. This is what you need. This is the condens right here. And then like the next part of this is what you need to beat her apparently. Burnout, writhing in pain, as Batman changed back into Bruce Wayne through his clever disguise. Crushed Batman's leg. Okay, let me. Here we go. This is the part. I hit the wrong button. No. Okay, this is the button. Okay. Here we go. Now you should be able to hear it properly. This is like what you need to beat the condens. You need like everybody. Robocop, Terminator, Captain Kirk, and Darth Vader, Lopan, Superman, every single Power Ranger, Bill S. Preston, and Theodore Logan, Spock, the Rock, Doc Ock, and Hulk Hogan all came out of nowhere. That's what you need. Thank you for that. I love the Ultimate Showdown, Ultimate Destiny. It's so good. Just truly a different era. Huh. It's interesting that this matters at this point. I don't know. I don't get that reference. I don't play that game. But if you talk about Hollow Holocure, I understand. I understand that one. Nah. This is kind of an interesting implication that it implies it needs to be like that. At least maybe just showing it. Boom. If actually no situation. Oh.
What the fuck happened here?
Oh. Then Egbert arrives after the chaos went down. Fuck, when he was most needed, the Avatar disappeared for 100 years. Oh. Fuck. Okay. Caliborn's evil and like terrible and evil. But I feel bad for the guy. Like I felt bad when John kicked his ass, even though he's just actually evil. He's just evil. There's no way to like say nothing about that. I was given a point to stop by some lads, but oh, damn. Okay, Act 6, Act 4. Boom. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's like I guess like at this point in time, like what atrocities has he committed so far? Shooting Gamzee a bunch? What else has he done? Like the point is his age right here. What atrocities has he committed? Or is he an innocent young lad here that's just like fucking maniacal? I'm trying to get like a full like concept of how like evil or not. Dear Jane gave them Trickster. So okay. If you think about it, he just killed like a dream person. Like, is a dream person even real? Do you even know if dream person's real, right? We haven't had any landsmen to res your jade, so boom. No. Okay. That was all part of the game though. You know, like come on, you're he was playing a game. He had to play the game. Sure, he had choices of what to do. But it's still a game. So we had to. So, like I think the pool stuff it's just a game, right? You play like Call of Duty or something, you kill someone, hey man, it's evil, you know, it's different. Calliope wasn't just a dream self thing. Yeah. Those planets were gonna blow up anyway. See, there we go. He's not only rendered his own art style, he's rendered in his old art style, which is the scary part. A teen didn't like the direction of my story, so he came up and beat me up. Oh, okay. This is what I was gonna mention. Okay, I was gonna say I was trying to figure out how like his age and everything because he's a kid drawing bad anime art for fun, right? And some guy, a teen comes up and beats his ass, kicks his ass, bullies him, right? Her death was their rite of maturity. This is the worst thing that has ever happened to me. And bear in mind that one time my leg was bitten off and I tragically lost a sister to murder. Interesting statement. As such, I must admit, being succumbed to a new low of depressing emotions as a tortured artist of so much talented promise and intellectual daring and culture magnitude, there can be no doubt. He's got jokes. Kelmore's probably equivalent to 13 or 14. This is my nadir. My nadir. The blackest ball before the hole. The dark night of the feelings. I bust my chair up hump for you people. Day in and day out, I bring home the fucking bacon. I accomplished enough premium content to choke your gluttonous candy holes. Glutinous? Gluttonous? Which serve to barely muffle your noisy cravings for more and more. And do I and I do this for what? Ungratefultude? I know what the crux to this horrible problem is. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. That's good. It is that I am misunderstood. The atrocious haters and weak children will say that I am a monster, that I am the biggest bad guy, and that my evil crimes need to be stopped using tantrum punches. But no, I am just a simple artist. Sure, some of their lives have some correct qualities. Oh, lies have correct qualities. So good. Yes, it's true. I hate many things and want them dead. Like all non cherubs who aren't me. Yes, I mostly want to see every living thing turn extinct in bad ways. And okay, I've always been a sucker for making funny murders happen. Well, those are really just hobbies. They don't define me. My true passion is telling stories. Uh, I hugely insist that I walk the path not of a villain, but of an artist. I bleed the blood of a craftsman. I sweat the stuff of a gentle soul. Oh, he's fucking crying. I didn't see that here. And I weep the tears of a poet. Damn. But what's that TikTok trend I was seeing? Are you a soldier, poet, or a king? He's a poet. And like any beautiful arts poet who was in a struggle of creative calamity, I must retreat to my craft. I will fall back on the fucking basics. Form, line, angle, line, more lines, additional angles. Yes, bad, no, great. Oh, interesting. I will regroup. I will rebuild my vision from Pixel 1. I will reinvent myself as an artist, and again, I will rise. Hell yeah. Power to fuck up. I hate saying that a little bit because of who he is, but like a phoenix from the ashes. Oh, asses. Play on words. The asses belong to the haters, of course, which I handed to them personally with my strong, bare hands. And so I bide my time. Oh, perfecting every aspect of my craft, polishing while demolishing, honing while owning, and in time you will see my masterpiece. But the thing is, Zilly, Zliut, honk, we toot the boing, it's Kickstarter parody, we discover Project Caliborn's masterpiece, play. Backers, 15 blackers, pledge of 1 zillion goal, 1 zillion mandatory maximum goal. Sweet tooth, yum yum syrup, grape scout, grape Scott, donut, more like oh yes. Orange, you glad you pledged. Banana, you glad you pledged. Fuck. Okay, you gotta pay to see his masterpiece. If if more things use like puns like this, they'd have me back in their projects more and more. Masterpieces don't come cheap. I know I said blah, blah. I'm a sensitive artist. My soul is crying, stuff like that. But let's face the crass facts. I'm a goddamn businessman, and art costs fucking money. And so I will need you to plunge your grubby fists. Oh, oh, he's going. Dude, they're focused. Fart down your money pockets and donate generously to the next and greatest act of Homestuck. You won't be disappointed. As we speak, my closest friends and allies are digging deep and chipping in, totally optionally. Or else, the savvy cash giver will also be pleased to know. Wish he was gonna actually make Calico, but I realized it was stupid. Ah, hell no, Caliborn making NFTs, Gamzee mining Bitcoin since 2014. Sheesh. Damn. Imagine Calicoin in 2020. Damn. Damn. Imagine having Calicoin back then. Okay, so I want to mention something. So when I was in when will he make a when I was in middle school, I went to this summer program, did some things. It was like somewhere out of my state or some thing international students, other things. Met this guy, this other kid, and they were super big on Dogecoin. And this is like 2014, 2013, 2015 or something. It was like it was when this was new. And I should have hopped on I should have hopped on then. That kid, I wonder where he is today kind of. He was actually a very smart guy. So he was like even without like the funny crypto cuz he did it for the Doge memes. He was a kid, right? Minus that, like you guys probably successful as fuck, but I'm curious how well his coins went and how far he went if he actually like sold at like a certain point. But damn, I think about that. I was informed of these things many years in prior, but I just didn't. I didn't have the faith in the memes. Younger me just couldn't hang with the big shots. See, haha, yeah. I am gracefully accepting Cal coins, the bleeding edge of modern imaginary currency, which I recently made up with my computer and can confidently claim to largely understand. Please stand by very impatiently. Well, I guess I was around the time this came out, actually. Oh, oh shit. Through the next lengthy barrage of not important stuff, I will be using lots of fancy software money to craft my swan song. Tune in next time on Homestuck for the thrilling and artistically unbelievable conclusion of Homestuck. Not yet. Maybe one of these years. Bye forever, almost. Boom. What do we get? That's good. Honk. That's good. It's good stuff right here. Honk. Boom. Okay. That's a mess. That's, that's big. Oh shit. Chat, you're in the way. We have to thin you up a little bit. Minecraft Park. Prank war went too far. Fuck, for real this time. 2B2, 2E, and Homestuck. You know, 2B2T is not nearly as bad as like people make it out to be. Fuck, this is good. Oh, bunch of 4chan users in Minecraft. How is it overhated? Not no over like they make it out way too much on what it is. Like the people on there, like how the server actually is. It's like a bunch of like I don't know. It's not as interesting as like you could think of it. Because how some people make it out to be. Fuck, I miss fuck, what was that Minecraft server that all my friends played? Shotbow? Was that what it was called? Shotbow? Was that the one? Shotbow, right? That was an old Minecraft server. That one don't exist no more, right? Loved Shotbow. Okay, it was Shotbow. Yeah. Is Shotbow still a thing? It's probably not the same Shotbow if it is. I don't know, I guess. Maybe it is. Seems to be a thing. Oh. Fuck, I miss playing Smash. Minecraft Smash was the only time I played fucking Smash. Only time Smash was good, besides Melee. Oh, I like this. Not officially, you think? Everything's just fucked up. Okay, yeah, so they're gonna come up with this thing, right? Oh, Dirk? Oh yeah, he was out there. So, oh my god.
Okay, there. Are you Dave's bro? Hey, did you hear me? Where's everybody? I'm John, by the way.
John. 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 Oh, could you please leave me alone?
What? Why? I don't understand. You know what happened here?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I'm scared what he's gonna say. I'm kind of scared. I found. Is there more implications to that? Or is it just him just being Dirk? Yikes. Fuck. What's your goal? Or Dirk didn't make it to save Jane? Or Jake? Or Dave?
Roxy? Roxy? What happened to Rose?
Mom. Mom? Please. Wake up. It's me. Your daughter kinda. Please don't die. Rose. Fuck. Damn, this is good. Death's admission into 8. That's almost half the cast. What? What happened to me? The witch got you with her fork, but you're gonna be okay. Oh, that's nice. Maybe you could, shouldn't try to talk now. You saved me, didn't you? Thanks. But she's gone, isn't she? For good, I mean? I saw her die, and it's a shame how. A shame that I never even got to tell her I love her. Who? Oh my god. Damn. Oh, Kanaya. But you too, Mom. It's an awkward conversation. You too. Heroic. Oh, hope the theoretical show would just do X 6 justice. Fuck. Oh my god.
Is she?
John, stop being yourself, man.
I'm sorry. I got here too late to do anything. Because as far as I may think I've come, I still don't know what I'm doing. Dave's bro in the funny pants was right, but not about himself. I was the one who let everybody down. I'm the failure. It's me.
Oh, you saw Dirk? You saw Dirk? Where is he?
He, he was back there, floating near all the exploded planets. He told me to leave him alone, so I did. Eh,
So it's just so it's just Dirk, Rose, and it's Dirk, Roxy, and Dave. They said they'd have to reformat X6, which is understandable, but it would be so hard to do. Do they have to? I guess I don't know how X6 fully unfolds, but would anything that I've seen so far have to be redone for a animated series? My model froze. Oh, open bound. Yes, but you still do like the same sort of like concept still. I think I think it does come down to just like trying to like streamline everything though. I think it's just jumping between alphas and everyone else that they need to be redone to flow better. Yeah, flowing for a streamline is the best way, I guess. But I don't think they've done anything too insane so far. You can do in like a online series, right? If this was like a different type of thing, maybe you couldn't do certain things. Hmm. They could cut open bound, except Arania and Mina, to be honest. Fuck, you could just make open bound either like either just a complete like animated short type deal at the end of a couple things or an in between thing, or you could even make it like a fucking like old mini game on like old thingamajigs. Oh, on the other hand, let Porum and others matter more. No, I think on the other hand, have them matter even less, man. Just like, get rid of them. Get rid of them. No. Sorry. Uh, I have very I'm very biased towards a selection of characters. Uh,
he told me to leave him alone, so I did. And now he's stuck where inside all those shitty glitches, which just keep getting worse.
okay, so no. Maybe. Do you think we can get him out? He is like my only friend who isn't dead yet.
I don't know. I have been able to clean up some of the glitches here and there, but they're everywhere now. It's like the whole universe is corrupted. Or more than just the universe. You know what I mean? There's no way I can use my windy powers to blow it all away anymore. And even if I did, then what? Everything has gotten so fucked up.
Yeah, sigh. Fuck, zoom out. No, they're gonna move. Okay.
Poor Rose. She was always too brave for her own good. This is exactly what happened last time.
Last time, last time.
It was years ago, when Jack killed our parents, and we tried to fight him, but we weren't strong enough to face him yet. So he killed her. But at least, that time, I could bring her back to life.
How?
Uh, just like using a certain method that is not an option anymore. That's the weird thing about this for me. I'm sitting here looking at my dead friends, and it's really sad. But at the same time, all of this has already happened before. The death and tragedy and stuff. getting painted into the corner of yet another unwinnable situation. It keeps happening, and I don't know how to stop it.
Yeah, me neither.
But we can't give up, right? I mean, we've all been in worse situations and gotten out of those, right?
Uh, have we really?
Well, huh. No, I guess we haven't. I guess this, like, maybe quite literally the worst thing that's ever happened. I mean, not to not to put too fine a point on ranking shitty things, but this is about as unbelievably shitty as it gets. I keep thinking about what I could have done to, or what I still could do if somehow I could learn to control this, or like, even better, understand this stupid, zappy, retconny, whatever it is. Blah.
John, yo, chill.
Chill?
Yes. Maybe we should try like sh- not worry about shit so much anymore.
Why not? There's so many problems.
I know. I know all about the problems, and we are both way brave and all. I'm sure between us, we proved that hella many times already. But man, I never wanted anything more than to meet my mom, to meet Rose, I mean, and to just be with her and talk and try to understand this bond I felt like we always had without ever knowing each other. I kept getting so close, dreaming about her, waking up too soon, and finally, the last time I woke up was just in time to see her die. It's like the witch was holding out just long enough for the dream to feel like a real possibility before taking it away. Then you take that ultra sad thing and pile on all the other brutal manure raining down on this epic shit charade. And I've got to say, John, this is starting to feel an awful like the end.
The end.
Yeah. Whenever the end of the road feels like, has gotta feel like this. Maybe we should just admit to ourselves this is probably what it's like when you find yourself in a timeline where everything went wrong. And you know it means you're doomed. And the only thing left to do is face the fact. You have to ride it out into nothingness. Stop worrying so much and try to let it go.
You mean like, what do you mean?
I mean, except that we lost. Admit that the people we wanted to be with, the life we always wanted, it was never gonna happen, except maybe in the afterlife. Our friends are there. Callie's there. My mom is there. Why shouldn't we be there too? Why not just let the Doomline work its gloomy magics and slip away into nothing with the rest of this mess? Damn. He's he has nothing to say? Oh. Oh. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Is that my girl? That's my girl. Let's go. Damn. Only three people ride with this kind of style. Two of them died so early. Boom. The last troll standing except Condi. Fuck, she's barely standing too.
Terezi? Whoa. Are you okay?
Fuck. Doof. Sorry. Boom. I got voice lines for this one. The guy got them for me, I believe. Boom. My boy Gerbos. Fuck. Um, well, I look for Gerbos. I get this ready here. Enjoy this. Um, um just the boy Gerbos. Okay. Is this the end of the Urameshis? That's a sad way to put it.
Yes.
Oh, she the luckiest or the unluckiest? Luck ain't got nothing to do with it. Why doesn't it want to play? Did I break it?
The power.
Oh, that was loud. That was really loud. Fix this. My thing's broken. Okay. It'll work out in the end. Here we go. Oh. So now I need Jada. Okay. Okay. If I forget when a character dies, you still need them. Gardenostic. Boom. 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 Where'd I go? Oh yeah. Audio device, cable input. Okay. This is your home.
Well, sort of. It looked more realistic when I lived here.
She's so happy. Ah, yes. I recognize it now. It's just like Jake's home, but with less foliage.
Foliage?
On his earth, these hills were covered in trees. In yours, I suppose there was more care given to the landscaping.
Huh. That's interesting.
Is it?
Um,
I'm not sure that it is particularly,
yeah, I guess not.
but it is very nice here, even if it is only a stylistic approximation of your home. Pity there are no trees, though. I've never actually seen one.
You haven't?
Come to think of it, I have never even seen a planet.
Huh?
Plenty of meat, though. Meat was left for us in great supply, candy too, but nary a planet for as far as the eye could see.
That sounds terrible. When I was a kid, I grew up with plants all around me, but I was very lucky. I guess I took all the nice things about my life on this island for granted. I even had my own garden where I grew flowers and vegetables and fruits and such. That is all I ever ate, the things I grew myself.
Oh,
But I will admit to having developed a taste for meat since becoming a dog.
meat is very good. For all the complaints I might have about my childhood, the exclusive oh, substance upon raw flesh is not one. But then I am sure that comes with the territory of being a monster, eh?
Hmm?
I didn't mean to change the subject. Please tell me about your garden.
My grandpa set it up for me in the atrium. I would spend hours tending to my plants and playing music for them. It was one of the places where I was the happiest I can remember being. I miss that garden.
I'm sure they got that makeup on and contact. Her eyes are that. What happened to it?
It blew up. And then I built my house way up on top of where it used to be. In the years since that happened, I thought about rebuilding it as a way to pass the time on my long, lonely journey, but I was too depressed to grow anything.
Yes. I believe I can sympathize.
What sort of place did you grow up in that didn't have plants? Was it a desert?
Of sorts, yes. It was Earth, actually.
Hmm?
My Earth was much less hospitable towards life than yours. I'm sure I was the only living thing on the planet.
That sounds lonely.
It was.
But didn't you say meat was left for us earlier?
Oh,
Was someone else there?
Yes, technically, but he was only there while I slept.
Who?
My brother.
Oh, I had a brother too. It's funny, we keep discovering ways that we are alike.
Yes, but not so much in this way. For one thing, you and your brother never detested each other, to my knowledge. Where are we going next? Oh, at her crib. Also, you and he spent most of your lives apart. To you, I'm sure it seems cruel. Seems a cruelty to grow up so divided. But to me, that would have been a great liberty. Oh, fucking. Uh,
This is where you and your brother lived?
mhm. Oh, his tooth. Interesting.
Callie? When you said you were a monster, what did you mean? Were you just being hard on yourself, or did you mean that literally?
No, I was being rather literal about my true appearance.
I see. And your brother looks the same way too, I take it.
Yes, we look identical, though he was surely more a monster than I. He still is.
Was this his tooth?
Yes, it was once mine as well. That is a topic which would require some elaboration. So, to tell you the truth, I would rather not talk about my brother or anything from my past, really. Dwelling on it for long makes me very anxious. I'm probably gonna get why the cherubs are cool too.
That's okay. We don't have to talk about it. It's just seeing this tooth and listening to your voice, I think I'm finally starting to remember something.
Oh, what do you remember?
I remember you.
You. Me?
Yes, I'm quite sure now that we met once before while I was asleep. It was you, and yet it wasn't.
Do you mean to say you saw my true appearance?
I think so?
Egad, I hope I didn't frighten you.
I was a little scared at first, actually, but it was not so much because of what you looked like.
Oh?
Your voice was the same, and I can tell now that you are basically the same person she was. Yet, you seemed so different, so much more serious. Also, you were a god tier. What do you think it means, Callie? If that was you, but not quite you, then who was it?
That was a version of myself I could have become, but for whatever reason did not. She is who I am supposed to find, but it would seem you found her first.
I see, an alternate universe version of yourself.
Yes, the version who was able to defeat my brother before he could commit his mayhem.
That makes sense. No wonder she was so. Well, no offense to her, but you are much friendlier.
I was that bad, was I? Or, she?
Not really. It was not long at all before I could tell she was good. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I'm starting to remember about the encounter. She had a lot to say.
What did she tell you?
She mainly told me stories.
Oh.
She seemed to really like telling stories, so I think your personality must have been in there somewhere.
You don't, by any chance?
Yes, you want to know if I remember any. Yes, it's been coming back to me little by little. I think I can retell some of them. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you help me?
How?
Do you have anything to write on? A pad of paper or such?
I think so. One moment. Here we go. How's this?
Perfect. Okay, I will write the words and you can draw the pictures.
Oh, what a good idea.
Yes. Okay, where to begin? If I recall, the first story was about how she defeated her brother, but I don't remember much about that one. And maybe you don't even want to hear a story that has to do with him?
That would be the way in which she and I differ in my story. It was the other way around.
Hmm, that makes sense. The rest of her stories, I think, were meant to account for the differences in the way her life went.
Oh, how interesting. Now I'm very curious.
Hmm. So she went on to tell another story, not one about your brother, but one about mine.
It already sounds like like a much more pleasant story.
Well, not exactly.
Oh,
This is the story about how he died.
oh. No. 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 No.
As you were talking about earlier.
This one's a little louder. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit.
Huh? Do not hum me, Egbert. You look like an idiot, but we both know you are no fool. Hey.
I wouldn't argue with her, John. She's all bloody and clearly means business.
Uh, okay, you're right. Yes, Terezi. I agree to the fact that I look like an idiot, primarily because you seem badly wounded and angry. Are you sure you're okay? Shut up! On Rose's rainbow candy planet, you appeared and said you had the ability to change things, to alter history without dooming the timeline. Oh, yeah. The thing with that is, wait a minute. Terezi? Are those jade shoes? Maybe. Yes. Maybe. Yes as in maybe.
Oh fuck.
Yes as in yes, or yes as in maybe? Maybe. Terezi, why are you wearing Jade's shoes? Where's Jade? Jade's dead.
Not again.
Oh, man. Not Jade too. Are you sure? Yes, John. You mean like dead? Everybody's dead, John. Everybody? Even Dave? Oh. He's dead, John. Everybody's dead. Everybody is dead, John. So, Jade, Dave, Carcat, they're all. Even the cute married guy who Dave loves so much? John, let's not do this.
Oh, Teresa, you don't know this guy.
Damn it. Well, did you actually take Jade's pulse? You know, she does like to sleep a lot. I sniffed both her and Dave's poignantly overlapping torsos very carefully for a human pulse. Alas, I found none. Oh, and then you decided to take her shoes? Yes. And you thought that was an appropriate thing to do. Why exactly? John, her shoes were red, sparkly, and delicious. I'm only flesh and blood.
Fuck. Ain't wrong.
Ugh, you're such a weirdo. Why are all troll girls so weird? Every single one I have met is some kind of depraved lunatic. All the troll boys I have met are just lame weenies, though. Well, except for Karkat. Karkat was great. May he rest in peace. Don't fucking say that! What? He is not dead! But you just said. I mean, he doesn't have to be. I did not come here to bathe in the repugnant attitude of a defeatist dork. I came here to force said dork to use his incredible and totally unprecedented powers to set everything right, even if it means stabbing him until he complies.
Imagine seeing all your friends just die and you're getting gaslit not even an hour later. Oh.
Okay. don't need to stab me, really. Don't you think I want to? We just lost everyone who we cared about. Of course I want to go back and change things. I just have no idea how.
That is not my problem. Just as a lack of stylish gemstone studded footwear is also not my problem, as of precisely today. These things are your problems to solve, both the pitiable lack of command over your zappy powers, as well as the grotesque pair of banana loafers on your feet.
I freaking hate troll girls.
John,
What?
have you ever seen your Edison?
No. Well, I almost did once.
What happened?
I was tricked into going to see him early by a blind pranktress who shall remain nameless.
Hmm.
But at the last minute, I was talked out of it by a pal from the future. I wasn't ready to see him yet. I would have died if I did.
Okay, but like, what if you are now
What if I'm what?
ready? I mean, if now's not the right time, then when even would be?
I guess you have a point. Would that actually accomplish anything, though?
Don't know, man. I'm just spitballing here. They are supposed to be these ginormous monsters that you have either fought, that you either fight or listen to their riddles and they help solve all your problems or something, aren't they?
Um, more or less. I think their purpose is a bit more mysterious than that, and I guess more like majestic?
Majestic.
I don't know. I'm probably not the best guy to ask about denizens. Jade met hers, but she's... A sprite could explain it better than me. Didn't you ever talk to your sprite about them?
Nah. Me and Fafetta never talked much about that stuff. We mainly traded lame puns and talked about our shitty loved lives.
You did? Wow. What kind of sprite did you even have?
John, John, why you like this, John?
Never mind. I did not mean to touch upon yet another sad subject. Anyway, maybe you're right, and my denizen could help me with these problems. But at the same time, there are so many problems. Even if I learned to control my powers better, we would still have to deal with all this glitchy bullshit. I could zap around and fix everything, but if it's all still garbled, how would I even know it was fixed? Maybe you were right, Roxy. What if it's all too much to overcome this time, even for Typhus?
I have heard enough! John, you have slandered our troll males as weenies, and while I could not possibly dispute this characterization, today I listen to excuses from none other than the supreme weenie himself.
The supreme weenie himself.
You will go see your denizen at once. Ask him to help you understand your powers and accept whatever price he demands. This is not negotiable.
God, alright. I was going to agree to go see him anyway. Can't a guy just think aloud a bit before making a big decision?
No.
Wow. Okay, my bad, I guess.
Yes, stop thinking. You've always been terrible at it. Leave the mind work to me.
Damn, last time he did that, he died though.
Fine then, I guess it's settled. I will go to Loa's and see my denizen. But what will you guys do?
Probably nothing.
Nothing.
If you are successful, then we will stop existing. I doubt it will be like having to live the rest of our lives in a doomed timeline. Technically, that is what we are doing right now. I presume that since you have been endowed with the ability to rewrite causality, not unlike the mechanism behind the scratch, everything as it is now will simply cease to be.
Oh.
What?
I mean, even though everything in this timeline is about as shitty as it gets, that still seems kind of sad.
Yeah, I think them is just the breaks, dude.
I guess so. What do you think you will do with the time you have left?
Um, IDK should around all melancholy for a spell. Question my life choices. Probably bury my mom somewhere in the desert, give her a quick funeral, says goodbye to her and everything else, and then curl up into a ball and wait to unexist?
Holy shit, that is the saddest thing I've ever heard. Ugh, why'd you even have to tell me that?
Hey, you asked.
No, that sucks. Don't do that.
Meh, why not?
Because it's a stupid plan for crappy idiots.
JFC, what a fucking burn. I think I might just, I think I might cease to exist just from that burn.
Yes, laugh at my chili stick burn if you must. But everyone's getting on my case for being a defeatist, and that's the best plan you can come up with.
I didn't get on your case for being defeatist though. I was acting tons more defeatist than you on account of the emotions from my mom's tragic corpse. The trolls been the one busting your windsock, remember?
It's true. I have been doing that.
Yeah, I just think no matter who's going to stop existing when, if I do something proactive, then you should too, even if it's only on principle.
Such as
Why don't you go see your dentist too?
what?
That's your dentist there, isn't it?
No, now that's a statue.
Yes, I know it's a statue. I mean, it's a depiction of her, right?
Oh yeah,
So if I'm going to see mine, why don't you go see yours too?
go see Nyx. Why?
Why not?
Because I'm not the hero with the magic fix literally everything powers that need mastering.
No, but you still have things to learn, don't you? Did you ever make that spike ball?
No. But what would even be the point of that anymore?
I don't know. It's just a thing you were going to set your mind to, but haven't done yet. Like I said, I was going to get that magic ring so I can give it to your friend. Remember that?
Yeah.
I haven't done that yet either, but that doesn't mean I have to give up on that idea. What if, after I see my dentist, what if I can still do that? I'm just saying, you have no idea what there is to learn from her. Maybe finding out what there is to learn is most of what there is to learn. What if making alien spike balls only the beginning of understanding your powers? What if she can help you channel some sort of incredible voidy thing?
Bitey thing.
Yes, like a windy thing, but with void instead of wind.
What's a windy thing?
A windy thing is obviously a bunch of damn wind blowing around.
So, you're saying she can teach me to make bite blow around.
No, I didn't mean that literally. I mean maybe something more abstract, like I don't know, learn to phase out of reality and somehow preserve yourself in the void, even if I alter history, so that maybe when the time is right, you can just pop back into reality.
Wow. You really think she can tell me how to do that?
I have no idea. I'm just saying, who knows?
Not to be a wet windsock John, but that sounds far fetched as heck.
Okay, yes, probably. It's just shitty leaving you here to have a sad funeral and then stop existing.
Sometimes, John, you just gotta throw a sad funeral for your dead teen mom and then stop existing. Less shrug.
Let's shrug a butt. I'm not going to see my dentist unless you agree to see yours. That is the deal, and that is final.
Damn, son. As in, damn. Literally offspring of some peeps I know. Shit be strict. Oh,
Alive Lalande, just do what he says. Pointless obstinacy is a shared familial trait which is most unwelcome at this time.
boom, boom. Fuck. Mood. Okay, fine. I'm gonna go see some big ass goddess of the night if it'll make you get this show on the stinking route already.
Thank you. That is all I ask.
So now
Um, I I guess.
hmm. Like this exact actual second then?
I don't know. Probably.
Alright. I guess we should like go then.
Yeah. No time like the present, right?
Right.
Then So hey, if this works, and I somehow erase you from history, I mean this version of you,
Haha, yeah. If that happens, then
it was nice to meet you.
This is fucking brutal.
Fuck.
I'm not about to spend my final moments slowly bleeding to death while two human dorks, oblivious to their own painfully evident romantic tension, fumble through a drawn out series of awkward goodbyes. Didn't you just meet, like, today?
Yeah, yeah, uh, yeah, yeah.
Jeekins.
Jesus.
Someone flog me with another shitty clown. I can't take one more minute with you adorable dweebs. You caught me at the bad time. Egbert and Lalonde, any other day I would be teasing you about this in a playful attempt to make you both uncomfortable while giggling maniacally. But look at me. I said look at me. Does this strike you as a face which is prepared to giggle maniacally? I am declaring this meeting of tragic yet adorable fuck-ups completely and utterly adjourned. Now say goodbye. Yes, there you go. Just like that. Hey, what? You're just going to walk away? How about a hug? Yes, the thing you do with your arms. No, not me. Don't touch me. With each other. Okay, just a little closer. And there you go. This isn't blast off research, people. All right. I think that's going to do it. The goodbyes have been secured. I mean, really, how do you even function on a day-to-day basis without me? How does anybody? Maybe they didn't. I guess that explains the mess we're in. Fucking Eureka.
Fuck, this is good. Boom. Knob. Little anime. Oh, Scarf Troll, you're pretty funny. Hope I meet you again, or at least some version of myself meet some version of yourself. Phew, what an abstract wish. Fantasy wish giver, dream Christ, don't even know what that meant enough to make it happen or not. He and his loyal entourage of religious wizards just shrugging at each other. Okay, so good luck fixing all the shit, John. Anyway, I'm out. Facing down to the core of this sucker a denizen times. Later, dudes. Piv.
Bye. Hey, she didn't hear me. She's already on the ground. But yeah, I guess I will get going. Thanks for the weird, angry pep talk, Tomrezi. See you.
Egbert, where the hell do you think you're going?
But you just said,
Get back here!
Boom.
okay, dang. What is it?
Don't you think we should go over the actual plan first?
I thought we just did that. Going to see Typheus?
No, you nitwit. I mean, what you're going to do if you successfully learn to control your powers.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
So, what is your plan?
I don't know. I don't have one. I mean, other than going to talk to a monster who I presume to be a giant snake and see what happens. Do you have any ideas?
Hmm.
What do you think I should change to Rezi?
I don't know. I really should know, but I don't.
Why do you think you should know?
Because I am a seer of mind, it is my job to know such things. I'm supposed to foresee outcomes of certain actions and guide my friends to victory. But I've never been very good at using my powers. Look at where they've led me. I lost all faith in my abilities long ago. Sorry, John, I'm not sure I can help you.
Can't you at least try?
Try what exactly?
Anything. Like put your head on your hands like psychics do and just, I don't know, try anything at all that might help me figure out what to do. I just don't want to be zapping around time and space and random with no rhyme or reason to what I'm trying to fix. Please, Teresi, just try. I need your help.
Hmm. Hmm. Thinking. She's thinking.
Okay, I will try something.
Cool.
I have no idea if this will work, or if there is even any theoretical basis for it working, but I'll need you to do something to help me try it.
Okay. What?
Try to hold a certain thought in your mind as clearly and steadily as you can and tell me what it is.
A thought? Like, what kind of thought?
I don't know, some idea or an image or maybe a phrase that might be simpler.
Sure. What kind of phrase?
Any phrase, as long as you're sure you'll be able to remember it clearly later on.
Oh.
Be like some another programming reference in a sort, maybe.
Huh. Hmm. Okay, I got one.
Good, tell me.
Oh shit! I hope it's something good, like Homestuck.
Oh, and there's no place like home.
Good.
Okay, I think I can work with that. Now be sure you remember it.
I will.
All right, stand back. Let's give this a shot.
My computer mouse died. You're gonna hear me move my desk around a little bit. Oh, she's getting in there. Oh,
What happened? Did it work?
No. I will probably just.
oh.
Well, damn, it was worth a shot, I guess.
I'm sorry. I can't help you. I'm sorry. I can't help you anymore. I can't help anyone. You better go.
But what will you do?
Just bleed to death in this desert, alone and irrelevant.
That's so shitty, though. What if you just...
Stop. Just stop. There's nothing more for me to do. I don't even have a denizen to go visit. My friends are dead, and I wasted my life. It is over for me, and you are the only hope we have left. So get out of here.
Uh, boom. Boom. Boom.
I guess you're right. Okay, off I go then. If I master my powers, I guess I'll figure something out. Don't worry, Terezi. I'll make sure none of this ever happens.
Aw.
I'm starting to remember the things she told me so vividly now. It's amazing what a creative project can do to get your mind turning.
Shall I draw first?
The land of wind and shade. That is where the story starts.
I see. Which story exactly? Her story or yours? There's a reason why Terezi is my second favorite troll, and this is why.
Both, as a matter of fact. My story began with a tragedy on Loas, which led to meeting her in the first place. And then she used my memory of that tragedy as a starting point for her story, which turned out to be related.
Oh, fascinating. I love stories.
I know. I'll start with mine, since that will make everything else make sense. So go ahead and start drawing.
What?
Loas.
Right. Oh. How's this?
Looks good. Don't forget to put a really tall house poking out of the top.
Oh, yes. Of course. Oh, yes, of course. Man, every time I drop in, you're like 500 pages ahead, lol. You're reading too fast for me, man. I need to binge. Yes, I need to binge. I should have binged years ago. Uh, so, you say your story begins with a tragedy. What shall I draw next to depict this tragedy?
Nothing yet. I'll get to that. But yes, the tragedy is why I was alone on the golden ship. It was not long after our 3-year journey began.
Okay, I'm gonna unplug my mouse, and I think that was probably enough time to charge it for at least the rest of this stream. Mice have tiny batteries, so they charge pretty quick.
I was relaxing in our makeshift living room, giving John and Dave Sprite some space to themselves for a while so they could catch up. John wanted to visit his home again, so I happily obliged and shrunk them both down so they could hang out in his tiny, tall house. It seemed like the nice thing to do, but I came to regret that decision more than any I've ever made. I was minding my own business when, out of nowhere,
Damn, you're right. Oh,
Loas exploded. I couldn't believe it. It was totally inexplicable. There was no trace of them at all. They were both dead. I supposed it must have meant John's death was heroic, but I couldn't for the life of me imagine how. To me, it was as pointless as and arbitrary as a death could be.
no, actually, wait. I have Gerbos as the wrong image. Oh, I made a mistake. This should be how Gerbos looks right now.
I looked within myself as hard as I could to see if there was
When
some
something I found
power I
is like
had
me.
in all my omnipotence to bring them back, but I couldn't. They were gone. I would spend the next 3 years on that ship without my two best friends. Sure, there were still consorts and chess guys to keep me company, but the loss was too much for me to bear. I felt so alone.
This is what happens if you
Weeks
don't.
and months went by.
Oh shit! This is what happens when you don't break up with Dave Sprite. Sorry, Dave Sprite.
I didn't have the slightest sense of how quickly or slowly time was passing. Any sense of purpose to reaching the destination had vanished. And delicious though it was, no amount of Nana's cake would bring me comfort. Toward the end of the journey, when I was feeling particularly despondent, I fell asleep and had a dream. And that is when I met a very powerful, strangely charismatic creature. Her name was Calliope. As I said, she was somewhat like you, and yet so unalike. Her presence was so serious and grave. Her hollow eyes were piercing, but not hostile. But the prevailing sense I got from her was one of loneliness. Before she even said a word, I could feel it somehow, that this was a deeply lonely soul. Until I met her, I thought I was the loneliest person in the universe. But a feeling told me she had been here by herself for a long, long time. I felt sorry for her, and relating to her plight helped me overcome the feelings of intimidation. So we began to talk. We traded stories about ourselves. She spoke of the brother she killed. I spoke of the brother I lost. And when I mentioned John's death, this is when she became very serious again. She began to recount how John had died, repeating to me the same story I just told you. She described the spontaneous destruction of Loas, which left me alone for years. I wondered why she was recounting this tragedy that happened to me, and for that matter, how she knew of it herself. She went on to say that Loas was destroyed because John's denizen had suddenly woken up. Typhoeus, a great monster of truly terrifying power. She said he had destroyed his land and slayed his own heir of breath, not out of malice, but to make a slight correction. I asked her, "What do you mean, correction?" She said that the John from my reality and his entire planet needed to be erased, and that the slumbering denizen in all his mysterious wisdom knew this. She told me that the dreams of a denizen draw from the same well of potential from which every conceivable possibility arises, the same place Skaya gets its power from. So if an agreement with a denizen is reached in one reality, that same denizen in another reality could become aware of it and respond accordingly. It seems that John, somewhere, in some other plane of existence, had made just such an agreement. She said that the John I knew, like herself, was only one version of a person. There was a different version of John from another reality poised to play a more significant role. You see, the John from that reality, in an act of desperation, had gone to see Typhoeus and struck a bargain with him. She would go on to explain the nature of that bargain in the next part of her story. But from my perspective, the consequence of this bargain was to lose my friends and to live with that for years without understanding why. Losing them still hurt, but I was so relieved to at least understand the reason and to realize their senseless deaths were actually serving a bigger purpose. I thanked her for letting me know. She told me she was not human and had no frame of reference for empathizing with my feelings. But if there was one thing she could relate to, it was the feeling of being alone. The feeling of waiting for what seems like eternity by yourself until finally your purpose presents itself.
I feel sorry for her, for myself, I suppose. But then again, that feeling is nothing new.
Hmm.
That's an odd statement she made, though.
What?
Not having the frame of reference for empathizing with human feelings. If you asked me, I would say I have the advantage to relate to both humans and cherubs. So when you describe your feelings of sadness over losing friends, I'd have more than enough grounds for com- commiseration. Do you think that this version of me
Never what?
never had human friends like I did?
I have no idea.
What a strange thought. To grow up with only my brother for company, and not even have my human friends to get me by. What a dreadful fate. The poor thing. Maybe that was the difference. What let her predominate over her brother, whereas I was too, humanly socialized to succeed in my cherubic rite of passage.
Could be. I don't know enough about cherub rites of passage to say either way. Human rites of passage either, for that matter.
So then what happened?
Oh, right. Anyway, that's when she began her story in earnest, the one she summoned me in my dreams to tell me. The story of the other John who made a deal with Typhoeus. It began with the same place mine did, Loas. So go on.
What?
Draw Loas again.
Oh, wait. All over again?
No, you can just copy the first one you did.
What a lovely idea. I'd hate to hold up the base of your exciting tale with a bunch of super, superfluous doodling. Bum. Good enough?
Yes, but there are also supposed to be glitches around.
Glitches? What do you mean by glitches?
Like computery glitches, I think.
That sounds hard to draw.
Okay, why don't we not worry about showing the glitches for this story? They would just make it harder to see what's going on. Which is probably the point now that I think about it.
The point of what?
I never thought much about it. It just seemed like a weird detail she mentioned. But I guess it was some strange form of corruption in their session that made everything harder to understand.
Where did this corruption come from?
No idea. I guess it was just one more way everything got messed up for them. Like, just another surreal obstacle for a hero to overcome. Oh, that reminds me. You need to draw John there as well.
Righto. That's my boy. There you go. One hero sans surreal obstacle.
When she mentioned that, I didn't give it a second thought, but now that I'm trying to reconstruct everything and tell you what to draw,
Hmm.
I guess when you're trying to tell a story, it forces you to think a lot more about everything than when you're just listening to one. Let me
Oh,
think.
'tis quite true. Perhaps you should start writing. How did she begin?
Maybe we should pause before I go on.
Pause.
Like some sort of intermission, so I can collect my thoughts a bit, and to give the audience a little breather between two significant arcs. We were at it for a pretty good while there, after all.
What
Well,
audience?
that would be you in this case. Oh, I know. I can doodle a quick story about the antics of the silly consorts on the golden ship before moving on.
Oh,
One of the things
oh,
I did to pass
oh, I didn't pause. No.
the time on the ship was give them funny names. Let's meet our cast of characters for this intermission, shall we? Let's see. There was Bubbleuppagus, Thips Ahoy, Knack Be Nimble, Slowpoke Malone,
Jade.
Detective Glub's Budget, Fidgety Herbert, Dr. Snossages, Yiff Yiff.
Jade.
Huh. Wow.
I'm sorry, but I don't care about this right now. Your comforts, your consort friends are so very cute and their names are silly and I love them all, but I want to hear the rest of the story. Please let's go back to to illustrating her story. I'm so curious. Please, 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 please. Damn, they really are just so alike.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yes, you're right. This is a stupid diversion. Let's continue. Callie? Your hand?
That's a nice change. Oops. Pay no attention to that. Do carry on.
So, anyway, like I said, she just finished telling me that she was able to beat her brother in this reality. But apparently, that wasn't supposed to happen. So she lived out the rest of her life in a doomed timeline and eventually died. She didn't mention how, and then. And then she did this kind of fancy transition. Darn, I don't think I'll do it justice. A transition to a story about my brother who was stuck in a doomed timeline too. I think I'll mess it up if I try to match what she said word for word. She had a really fanciful way of putting things.
There's no need to try to recite what she said. Just tell the story in your own voice, as you have already been doing. It will be more fun that way.
Okay, so the bottom line was almost all our friends had died, and John's only hope was to return to his planet and attempt to complete his personal quest. As you know, we all have personal quests that are unique to our planets. The nature of the quest is never easy to understand at first. They are presented to us through enigmatic riddles conveyed through the lore of the land. For John, it was to journey to the place where constellations danced beneath the clouds. It was said the air of breath was to free the stars from the shade and release them into heaven. This was just a mysterious way of saying what he really had to do. The stars were actually fireflies. They'd been flying around trapped beneath the overcast sky ever since John first brought Loas into existence by his arrival. And paradoxically, they'd been imprisoned there for ages even before that. Such is the way of our lands. They are newly born the day we arrive, and yet they always were. To free the fireflies, John would have to play a special song. It had to be played just right to summon the breeze through the pipes. But there was a problem. The pipes were all clogged with oil. The first day John came to his land, oil began oozing up from the core, flooding the pipes and filling the oceans. To play the song, first he would need to clean up the oil, and to do that, he would need to face the slumbering one himself. He would need to face Typhoeus.
It's getting good.
But as he wandered through the catacombs down to the planet's core, he wasn't thinking about freeing fireflies or cleaning up oil. He was seeking the help of his denizen to master a power he couldn't control. Luckily for him, denizens always seem to understand what you want, and more importantly, what you need, whether you know it or not. Is something wrong, Callie?
Hmm.
Go ahead and draw a Typhoeus.
Oh, yes,
You do know what he looks like, don't you?
I believe I do.
It doesn't have to be perfect. Just draw a big green snake monster.
A big green snake monster, you say?
Yes, a snake monster with the most unspeakably hideous face you can imagine. But you don't have to be too literal about that. Feel free to draw something a little more representational.
I'm not sure if I'm not particularly comfortable rendering such imagery.
Why not?
It strikes me as rather indecent for reasons I would be too embarrassed to explain.
That's okay. Why don't I draw it?
Very well, but you must excuse me if I giggle.
Okay, but I don't see what's so indecent about a big old snake.
Tee hee.
Lol.
Oh,
When John got to the core, he arrived to find Typhoeus awake and ready for him. He was then presented with the choice. Stop, you're gonna make me crack up too. This part is serious.
I apologize. Please go on. Oh shit, we got an S page. Boom. What happened? I'm zooming out. I'm cheating. Oh, it's like some cosmic horror ass thing it's saying.
His choice was presented as a kind of riddle, spoken in a language only he could understand, spelling out the conditions he must accept. But, speaking from experience, once a player is given the choice between two courses of action, it will hardly feel like a choice at all. If the heart is in the right place, then the right thing to do always seems obvious. So John accepted his denizen's terms, and with that,
Oh, it's always worth a shot. Boom.
Typhoeus opened valves to the core and flooded it with oil. There was no way out. He could not transform into wind because he was completely submerged. So he was faced with two possibilities. Either he could figure out how to make himself disappear completely using the ability he hoped to master, or he could drown in the oil. Drowning obviously would have been bad, but disappearing wouldn't be much better. He would appear somewhere else, having made no progress on his personal quest. His planet would still be polluted, and he would be no closer to playing his song. Somehow he understood the only way was to conceive of a third option, an idea beyond the simple binary set of outcomes before him. And interestingly, It was coming to this understanding which gave him the first glimpse of how to control the power. He realized it wasn't himself that he needed to make disappear. It was the oil. He dispersed every drop throughout existence.
Oh. Damn, this is Homestuck must be a fucking weird thing to read, like, like after the fact. It's a different experience, I guess, though. Even the imaginary shit.
Leaving a little mark for anyone who might notice, signifying his final mastery over his confining reality.
Oh.
But, more importantly, leaving his planet clean and the pipes clear. Finally, they were ready to let the breeze flow so he could play his song.
Hello, hello. I might sound a little different. I turned something on real quick, but okay. Oh my god. Finally get to see him play it and see what happens. So this one's going outside the pages. Loaded that way. Okay. I am not 100% sure if this was the spot I was told to wait on or if I'm supposed to go a page after this. I think this was the page I was supposed to stop on. And they were pretty dead on with the page number, they said. Wow, they were taking like a whack at it and they had what they thought in their mind correct. He blew on the cartridge. Oh. This is pretty good. Okay. So a lot of stuff happened here. A lot of stuff is gonna unhappen, I guess, right? So if we oh oh yeah, um I'm at that. So what was the first page to add something? Maybe they added something only after Act One? No, that has to be something else here before all that. Maybe not. I'm like pretty sure this is the page I'm supposed to stop at. Like this is what was explained to me. This is when the recording stops. So that was the last bit of Homestuck I'll read there at least. Yeah, that must be it. Okay. That's a good place to stop. Hmm. Let me just like check this out one more time. I think we're back in this convo anyway, so can't continue. Okay, so John's like okay, so John has to like send like Terezi back in time, but right, that's what makes sense to me. But what would Roxy do? And Dirk do? Do they somehow end up being like the actual kid's parents? And that's why they're a little like weirder than the other people? And what about John Egbert's dad though, right? That one's weird too. That one just end up still it could still go a fair amount of different ways, the story. I gotta like think like it's 2014 too though. But like I guess yeah, 2014, 2013, but like with extra and like the opposite of what certain things are doing and like some of the expectations were on certain things. Credits won't tell me who worked on this, but it must just have been Hussie. Otherwise, it would have been credits for the thing in some way, right? This all looks like Hussie's art style, so yeah. Hmm. I really like the Iranian condense part in this, like too much with and Caliborn's little spot. Hmm. I can't believe she's dead like that. Damn. Okay. So my one friend always just talks about Cascade, Cascade, Cascade being just peak. That's just the best. That's where Homestuck is its best. It's Cascade. That's what my friend says. But I feel like I've enjoyed Act 6 so far. At least so far what I've seen. Like quite a bit more than I enjoyed Act 5 and Act 1, 2, 3. Um and 4. I don't know about the intermission though. I'm a big fan of this intermission. They just win me over. These goofballs. Look at this guy. Right now, the best Flash says Cascade is the best Flash. Cascade's one of the best Flashes. Uh, probably is the objectively the best Flash. Yeah, yeah, probably. I'm like thinking of everything I've seen so far, and it probably is. Oh, 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 no. Like on an objective scale, it's an easy top three. Yeah, I can see that. Hmm. God's gift to the Yowies. Hmm. Huh. I like. I'm trying to like understand why I find Act 6 so appealing compared to the other acts. Fix this is such a good arc. Fuck, it's seeming to be one. Oh, I'm trying to figure out why I like Act 6. Act 6, maybe they do certain things. I think you just like the character drama. Maybe. I think maybe that might be it. Just pure like character things. Yeah, the character drama. That's probably it. Um, Act 1, 2, and 3. Those are fun. Act 4 was like, okay, we're getting somewhere. And this was kind of just like getting the story going, like everything. Action Acts 1 through 5 are more action rather than drama. Okay. Hmm. Also says Caliborn and Arquia Sprite. That is true. That is true. Fuck. Look at this guy. Fuck. He's just the kid having fun. Love this guy. He's a little shit though. Fuck. I don't know. Maybe an issue was just there's too many characters introduced in Act 5, maybe? Like, I always end up going to like Terezi's interrogation stuff. I like Terezi's opening. Her opening is probably like my favorite like character introduction. Like, so good. I feel like it characterizes her so well. Hers, I guess they all do characterize them all very well. Kanai kind of gets like it's kind of low weeder because I feel like they treat her a little different. Uh, like who's a troll? I never talk about. Well, I do talk about her, but it's never like fully positive, right? Do something adorable. Solix. I guess I could look at that guy too. Yeah, I didn't think about that guy, which is a good point. That's a good point actually. Uh, you almost have decent tastes, almost. Uh, like he's just, I guess he's just Dave, but like not like what more nonchalant. No, that's not the right term. Having voices in your head plus BBT is the best he can do. You already don't like Dave, so Dave like so yeah. BPT, beautiful princess disorder. Is that the one? Uh, uh fuck it. Is that what they call it? Is that a lot of people call that one? Yes, yes, it is. It is okay. Beautiful princess disorder. I swear I've like known like too many people who actually like had that. Uh, admittedly, like I'm bipolar, so I guess it's not too weird in my community. It's like a very certain issues are very common in my area. I feel could just be the people I somehow surround myself with, though. Maybe. Huh. Maybe Solix is just a better Dave, for at least like the beginning, this big early, the mid Homestuck, early mid. bisexual is no such. No, you can't use. I don't like the. I don't. I personally like the term of using calling them like bisexual when they're trolls. They don't got that. They don't got that terminology. They don't got that those ideals in their culture. They can't comprehend it. Come on, come on. You gotta respect them. Uh, fine, fair. They are all just bi. See, that's the wrong term too. That's the wrong term too. You're thinking too much in your own in our own human terms, man. The only gay troll is Kanai because she's a lesbian. Troll straight as bi. They do. They just think having words for that is stupid. Your name is Tavros Nitram. Hmm. Maybe I gotta reread Homestuck. Maybe I find that exact part they talk about it. And maybe I'll figure it out. I gotta trust my man Carcat on everything because Carcat is the expert on these type of subjects and out of these 12 trolls. I trust these 12 trolls with their special interest groups, you know. They're all kind of nerdy losers, which it's it's that's the people you got to trust. Fuck, I love Tabros. This dude's so cool. Fuck. Uh, he makes me happy. The early interaction with John Carcat about the word homosexual. Yes, yes, that is the term. That is the conversation I'm thinking about. Gotta go. Uh, Airden has too many like. Okay, I've mentioned this like a lot because I like I mentioned the same like 5 topics 30 times a day, but um okay, I mentioned the same topics over and over again. But why does it do that? It keeps doing that. Okay, okay, new plan, new plan. I will do this, do this, do that, and do that. There we go. Here we go, and then I will do that, and then boom. Now you see what I'm seeing. Like, look at my guy. Like, look at him. He gets some cool fucking panels. And let me show you like probably my least favorite panel. It's this one. This is my least favorite panel in Homestuck. My absolute least favorite moment in Homestuck is this yard. Is this ruler or whatever. Uh but trolls do have preferences and kind of outward. Love the Matrix. Boom. These are the panels I actively think about in Homestuck throughout my week, throughout my time existing. These come into mind. This guy's cool though. I can't think about panels because I'm constantly consuming Homestuck content even unwillingly. Damn. I see it everywhere. In the prices in my groceries, in my campaign. It's everywhere. I am in the black hole. Fuck. God, melodrama's so good. Uh, mm, that douchebag on James' computer. Yeah, X6 is full of melodrama, which is not everyone's cup of tea. Who's a, I enjoy X6 a lot, even if I hate some parts of it. Parts a lot. Uh, so far, I love X6 so far. It's just, it's too good in my mind. I like this moment a lot with little Dave and his bro. This moment, but the moment I like a lot more. I think there's a moment I like a lot more. Was no, this was the one I liked more. No, this was probably my favorite like moment seeing little kid Dave and bro right here. I do enjoy melodrama. It's a very important part of growing up. I'm. It's mostly open mind. I despise some parts of how slow it is. It's getting started. But you can skip so much in open bound. So truly, it's not that slow. Uh, this is my favorite panel with Dave and his bro. I feel like it's just I like the way that he's just like looking up at his bro and just doing the thing he's doing. It's so good. So good. And of course, I gotta show my favorite Briscoe panels real quick. Some of them, all of them. Look at the difference in these two. Early Briscoe panels are so good. All Briscoe panels are so good so far. Actually, you know what? Um, that's that's slanders to an extent. There we go. Visco works well as a very well. See, that's still semi slanderous, so I gotta get rid of that. We only stand Vriska in my chat. Come on, come on. Until I stop standing here. And then it's okay. And then Rosa Aura farming. And then Kanaya realizing she's cucked. Caliburn is the biggest Vriska hater in reality. Damn. The worst part about it though, like can you argue against him? You know, it's like fuck. Okay, man. Just one flaw. Fuck. Is that this part? No, it's right before this one. Yeah. Then I just gotta there we go. Is Aradia but slightly less unstable. I don't know. They're both trolls. Anything we say. Oh, too much to think about. Oh shit, my boy. Ooh, dude. Oh, he's cold. He's cold with it. Fuck, he's cold. Risk is so good. Okay, I'm wasting too much time looking at these pictures, so I'm gonna actually do that. There we go. Okay, uh, fuck. So next reading Sunday then. Damn. Okay. That kind of sucks a little bit in my mind. Oh, damn. It's 9. Do I got time to play Silk Song tonight? I could probably fit an hour in tonight. Yeah. Okay, I'll play Silk Song after I get done with stream, and then, yeah. Silk Song's a lot of fun. I'm actually been like way too much fun. Sunday, anything could happen. Yes, yes, yes. Homestuck could even just disappear from the compute. Could be disappear from the site for one day. Now that'd be pretty cool to do. Oh, it's a very good game. You 100%ed it. Wow, that's a lot. Damn. I'm like, I don't play like Metrovanias or platformers anymore. I guess I never really did, and I'm so bad. The relaunch is about to end. Oh, wow. So all the youngsters will be past, or well, they're all been past me for a while now. Oh well. Oh whoa, that's loud. It just got to the final flash, but creds tomorrow. Oh, that's cool. So I got to be a little careful on social media then. Oh my god, look, it's me playing Silk Song. Wow. Actually, I can fill up the whole screen here. It's like tiny for you guys. Oh my god, Silk Song. This game so cool, so fun, so entertaining. I'm sorry. It was loud. I didn't have time to mute it. Game is so fun. Look at me in the corner here where I mess up the platforming and die. Love the dying to her. Okay. So I don't play platformers, and my biggest issue so far with the game is getting used to enemies who are stunned on the ground hurt you when you touch them. I'm getting used to that is took me hours. It took me at least like 7 hours to get used to that because I'm not like you're not fighting bosses or characters that get stunned all the time, right? You only fight them like here and there as bosses. And getting and trying to dash and then attack somebody or run up and attack somebody close gets like annoying because I accidentally touch them and I'm like, fuck, I died. Or it's like, damn, I got hit and now I'm one hit. And it's like this kind of sucks now. I'm kind of scared of what's going on. I'm scared of what's gonna happen next. Uh uh something I did find something interesting though. So I found this person, Sister Splinter, to be harder than this gal. It is a gal, right? I think it's a gal. Yeah, because they're a widow. Yeah, that makes sense to be. Yeah, I found them to be harder than this person. But then after this fight, I found out easier ways to do things as I was playing. So like, I found a couple easier things to do. It was kind of annoying. For I guess only like maybe one part, I found something much easier to do. When it was also hard, but she can be made easier. I feel like Widow was like very good. Like all fights can be cheese if you try hard enough. No such thing as cheesing unless it's like unless it's actually cheesing and you do something you're not actually supposed to do, and it's like ruins the whole point of the fight. So this I didn't know you could do your attack your dive attack whatever it's called from the sky and like reflect off of like spikes and stuff. So I didn't know you could do that. So I didn't try that. I thought I had to jump over this, and I had a brain fart. I didn't also realize that I could climb up this wall during this animation and not have to worry about like timing my jump. So I did that needlessly. Uh, but uh, pretty cool game. I think I haven't fought too many bosses so far. I think I fought one, two. I think I'm still in the first like bits of the game, right? I think I don't have anything super cool yet. I don't even have all the basic stuff yet, right? I probably don't unlock anything cool until the game teaches me how to do the basics of the game because the game is still teaching me how to play the game, which is what I think good like platformers do. Good games in general teach you how to play through like intuitive gameplay design, which I think Silksong does like a really good job. So I do lie when I say I never played Hollow Knight. I played Hollow Knight for just like 15 minutes at someone else's house, 15, 20 minutes on a new profile. And I kind of didn't like playing Hollow Knight at the first bit of it. I thought it was like kind of I felt like it wasn't a good thing just to play with no like with not enough time to actually play the game, if that makes sense. But Silksong, I felt like I only had like 15, 20 minutes to play at the start. It would have been fine. It just I don't know. I felt like the pacing at least feels cooler in this game in my mind. But I didn't get very far in Hollow Knight. Maybe Hollow Knight just has like a X beginning that then suddenly just goes boom and it gets you exploring, gets you all this stuff. You're figuring things how to go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't play Metroidvanias though, so I don't really know how they're supposed to feel. Get into the true ending. Spoilers. Hollow Knight, but whatevs. Uh, but once get in the true ending, I'm probably gonna do super bad and probably get the worst ending possible. Uh, I guess if they have more than like two endings, I think sometimes better, but just play Hollow Knight anyway. Maybe one of these days I'll check it out. Depending on how much I like Silksong. I like Silksong quite a bit so far. But it might just be due to me just finding new things and just like hit a certain part of my brain and go, oh fuck, this is cool. Um, I'm not really much of a gamer as I used to be. I was looking at some other games to play in my free time. I don't really play many games in the last couple of years. What do I play? I play Tekken 8. And I barely played Tekken 8. Over the last um over the last 2 years, I have 1,060 hours in Tekken 8. That's like kind of nothing. This is the only game I play. Pretty much. I think Hollow Knight I have like 10, 12. Yeah, 11. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I bought this game. This is a game I want to start playing was Blueprints. This game seems like a lot of fun. I mentioned this one quite a few times on stream. Oh, here's something I wanted to look at was the Genesis project. It's an insane game. Blueprints. Ooh. Or yeah. Blueprints is the game I was looking at. Very very interested in this one. I've been looking at it for a while and I finally was like, you know what, I have time to check it out. And then Genesis project just came out with a new update like couple days ago, couple weeks ago or last week. Yeah. I had friends who wanted to play. Uh oh, maybe the new update might fix some things. I'm planning on checking this out sometime. I don't know if I'll do this one on stream. I'll probably check this one off and just like maybe do maybe talk about it. I'm not too sure. Depending on how it is. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews on it online, but it looks like it looks like it's mostly positive on the Steam page itself. Online, I was seeing like a mix of things. Blueprints is you have to look and take notes at everything type of game, but man, it's so worth. Uh, yeah. Blueprints reminds me of games I used to play when I was like younger. When I was like younger. I used to play more it was more game or more like I guess I want to say I guess puzzle adventure games if that makes sense. I don't know. I think that's the right. I don't know if that's the right genre term. Um, but this is what made it interesting to me was like it's the roguelite aspect of it. So very interested in this. Man. So I have these games. We were here. I have these games. I played the first one. I think when that was new with one friend, like the free one. I think, and I have been trying for multiple years to convince someone else to play the other games with me. This is one of my goals to get one of my lads to play this with me. We were here, like the whole pack. It'll be fun. Since this project doesn't have anything past the early game, which is fine, but I want the mid game and end game so bad. Oh, I'm interested in this one. I haven't turned it on yet. I was reading many mixed reviews on it though, but I assume those are like older. They seem to still be updating. Um, I think when I first looked at it, it was like there's talk of when's the next update or something. That's something I looked at. Uh, Shame I can't read what the update is though, because it'll spoil the game itself. Uh, Updating and free. Yep, it's gonna stay free, right? Because it's a Homestuck. It uses Homestuck things. Newest update added dungeons. Oh, okay. And that's what it is. Yeah. So this game is has to always be free unless for some reason like whoever owns the Homestuck IP like buys them or gives them rights or whatever. Like this is the only way this can exist, right? Because it's like because it's not their IP, right? Unless they got a license, yeah, which they can. Okay, huh. Like I said, does Homestuck just give out license like that? Just for RAF stuff. Huh. They've been getting like okay. Huh. I guess that makes sense, right? Because Homestuck's built on like certain internet culture norms, and like fan things and fan creations are normal. Hmm. And want to support that as a normal aspect of things. Hmm. Become a savior coming soon. Okay. Fuck, it's fucking getting late. Okay. Yeah, am I done yapping? Am I done yapping? I'm tired. I'm tired. I can keep yapping because I'm tired. I should be done though. Oh wait, I hit the button too many times. Whoops. Excuse me. Yeah. This is the end of the stream. We're here at the end. Friday. What did I say I was gonna do Friday? Friday, I think I'll be checking out the next two Homestuck characters in Namco High at least. And then maybe playing more Friend Sim. I do want to get through Friend Sim. Once I get through Friend Sim, I'll play Hive Swap Act 2. I think that'll be the play. So yeah, that'll probably be the play there. And then hopefully, right when I'm finished with Hive Swap Act 2, I can hop right into Hive Swap Act 3 and just have a grandiose time in there. You want to try Blueprints? You should do it. IMO. Very soon. I did buy Blueprints. I do plan on playing Blueprints. But since Blueprints is more of a thinking game, I can't play that one live. I'm a very if it takes a long time for most people, it's taking me a little longer. I have too many self doubts and I like miss one key aspect and I feel like the dumbest person alive. Fuck. This game and then Lego Party was a fun game. Played that with a couple friends actually. But fuck, I haven't touched Boulder Gate. I bought Baldur's Gate. I haven't touched it for very much. I played that one for 4 hours. But yeah. Friday, Namco High, Hive Swap Friend Sim. Hopefully get through quite a bit of Friend Sim. Maybe I do a little bit longer than normal, and I just get through it, and then play the Hive Swap Act 2 on. I don't know. Maybe I do it make Tuesday a normal day. I don't usually do things on Tuesdays. I don't think. Yeah, Thursdays I usually do things. I want to do things because Thursdays when movies come out and other things start to happen, and I get discounts at places for some reason on Thursdays, which I find weird. Actually, must be like some standard. But yeah, this is the real end for realsies. Like normal. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for being here, and bye.